A tough match against Inverness today. What's your immediate thoughts?
Yeah, every game's tough. We know that. They're a good side. They've been together for a while. A lot of experienced players have been in, and they're a good side. That's why they haven't been beat often. But I'm very pleased today we changed our shape. We've got a lot of new players in our team. Yeah, we were far more offensive. I thought we could have done a lot better in the final third. And probably at the end of the game, a wee bit disappointed not to win it with the chances in the last 10 minutes. But equally, I was very, very disappointed with the 2 goals we lost. A bit of miscommunication at the first one, and that happens when you've got a new team. So it was a very, very a cheap goal.
The stadium is now out of event mode.
And the second one, same again from a set piece, so disappointed with that. But some really good performances today from some of the players. I was very pleased, and as I said, disappointed not to win the game.
You mentioned in the run up to the window in a few interviews that you were looking to change the formation. Is that now the fact you've got guys on board that you've kind of picked yourself? You're keen to try and explore a 4-4-2 or something else now?
Well, I just think we need to start winning games. I think that's important, and to do that, you need to be offensive. But you can only be offensive if you have the building blocks in place to do that. But I still think we're 2 players short. We've thrown a young kid in there at 19 at right centre half, at 20 at right centre half with Paul Dixon at left back, and Paul Dixon was unbelievable today, and I mean unbelievable, fantastic. But he's probably better out one. He's such a good player. I still think we're missing probably a natural centre half, but they were excellent today. I still think we're missing a striker that we're searching for. But I went to our back four because we need to get more offensive players up the park, and Ross McLean had a bit of a thigh strain early going into the game, and that's why Davis was on the bench, because if he had to come off, we needed something to change it. But there'll be a point when they 2 will play together. But listen, it's one that's got away today. No complaints. Boys played well. We just need to keep working hard. We just need to concentrate on us from now to the end of the season. Try and win every game. Go to win every game, and see where it takes us. But it's a very competitive league, and we've given ourselves a great chance. That's all we can say.
Pleased with the character from your team today, because being honest, Ray, I think earlier in the season Falkirk would have lost that game. Yeah,
as I said to you, we've changed the system. We're not playing a 5, so it's not new. We've worked hard on the 4 this week. Got a young boy at right centre half, and an experienced player. So it's difficult, and they're a big side, and they made it difficult. Yeah, I can't remember the question.
Overall, in terms of the play and stuff as well, though, you mentioned a couple of points about signings there. If you don't mind picking up on that, you said potentially 2 more players, and you also mentioned potentially centre half and striker. How difficult is it from a manager's point of view when surely everyone wants a 10-20 goal striker at this time of the season?
Yeah. January is not the time to find these players, let me tell you. That is the truth. January is not the time to find them. I had a deal agreed with a Premier League club this week to sign a striker, and he doesn't want to come and play in the Championship. I understand that. That is the way of the world, and we have to accept that. But at least we're trying to find that striker. It's not easy. We'll keep looking. Zach's done great for us. He scored 10 goals. Is that 10 goals now? But he can do with a bit of help. He can do with somebody taking a bit of pressure off him up there, and that's why we're looking. We'll get there. The guys are gelling well. There's a spirit about them. They're happy. They're working well. And they're disappointed today, but you're right, maybe earlier in the season we might have lost that game, but there's a resilience about them, and there's a desire to do well now. Not that there hasn't been, but there's a real desire to go and win games, and we're very unlucky. I think the crowd can see that we're desperately trying to win that game at the end, so we just need to keep moving forward, keep improving, and see where it takes us.
And just finally, of course, it's a Queen of the South here next week back at the Falkirk Stadium. Mr. Dobie does love a goal against Falkirk. Any chance you can get somebody to kick him in the first 2 minutes, please?
Listen, I went and watched him last week. Make no bones about it. He is top drawer, but we need to be very wary of him next week. We'll take the game to Queens next week like we did today. We'll not be sitting in against anybody from now to the end of the season. We need to start winning games to give ourselves a great opportunity. I think we've given ourselves a great opportunity to get in this place. So, he's not a one-man team, but he's somebody we'll certainly have to take care of next week.
Ray, as always, thanks for your time.
Cheers, guys.